Good morning, children. Welcome everyone to this session of Unit 3 Multiplication, Division and its application. In this session, you will learn about averages, which is a subtopic under this unit. Children, in this session, you will learn what is average. You will learn to find the average of a group of numbers. You will learn to find the sum when average is given. Now let us learn what is average with the help of this example. Zia got these marks 9, 10 and 8 in the routine mental ability test in the months of April, May and June. It was time for PA1. Zia asked the teacher, "Ma'am, I got 8 marks in the month of June. Will you enter this mark in the report card?" The teacher says, Zia, I will take the average of the marks you got in these months and will enter the average marks in the report card. Zia asked the teacher, "Ma'am, can you please tell me how will you find the average of these marks?" The teacher explains Zia how to find the average in the form of this type of pictorial representation. Here, the teacher has drawn stars, each star representing 1 mark. In the month of April, she has drawn 9 stars, which shows Zia has got 9 marks. In the month of May, there are 10 stars, which means she has got 10 marks. In the month of June, there are 8 stars. It means Zia has got 8 marks. Now the teacher rearranges the marks or the stars in such a way that she takes out 1 star from the month of May and adds it to the month of June. Now, if we see this pictorial representation, we can find that there are equal number of stars, or Zia has got equal marks in these 3 months. Now, the teacher says, "Zia, I will enter 9 marks in your report card. This is the average of your marks." Now, the teacher also says that every time we cannot depend on this pictorial representation. So, to find the average, we can use the formula. The formula to find the average is equal to sum of quantities divided by number of quantities. Here, the quantities means the marks Zia has scored in each month. So we have to find the sum of quantities first. So sum of quantities is equal to 9 plus 10 plus 8. The marks which Zia got in the month of April, May and June. We have to find the sum. That is equal to 27. Number of quantities means this average is taken over a period of 3 months. So the number of quantities are 3 here. Now, the next step is to find the average, which is equal to sum of quantities, that is 27 divided by number of quantities, which is 3. That gives the answer 3 9s are 27. So, the average marks Zia has got is 9 with the help of formula and also using the pictorial representation. To know what is average, from the above example, we come to a conclusion that average means a number which is in between the largest and the smallest number within a group of numbers. To find the average of a group of numbers, divide the sum of the numbers by the total number of events. Events means here the number of quantities. Children, keep this point in mind. Average does not always have to be one of the numbers. Now let us do another example. What is the average number of fishes in each tank? The first tank has 27 fishes. The second tank has 44 fishes. The third tank has 22 fishes. Now let's do the solution. Here, since we have large numbers, we don't always use the pictorial representation to find the average. So we always use, it's advisable to use the formula. So average is equal to sum of quantities divided by number of quantities. Let's find the sum of quantities. That is equal to 27 plus 44 plus 22. We add these three numbers, which gives the number of fishes in each tank. We do the working in the working column 27, 44 and 22. Let's do the working. 7 plus 4 is 11. 11 plus 2 is 13. 3 and 1 carried above. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 plus 2 is 9. So the answer is, after finding the sum, we got the answer as 93, that is for the sum of quantities. Now the number of quantities are 3 because there are 3 fish tanks here. Now the next step is find the average is equal to sum of quantities, which is 93, that is divided by the number of quantities, that is 3. So 93 divided by 3 is, we do the working in the working column. 9 divided by 3 is 3 3s are 9. We subtract. 9 minus 9 is 0. 3 is brought down. Now 3 divided by 3 is 1 times. 3 ones are 3. Subtract. 3 minus 3 is 0. The answer is 31 here. The quotient is 31. So the average is 31. Now the answer statement, the average number of fishes in each tank is equal to 31. Now here we have to note a point which says the average does not always have to be one of the numbers in the group. The average does not always have to be one of the numbers in the group. So the average number of fishes in each tank by calculation is 31. Now let us see another type of example. An average of 123 umbrellas per month were sold over the monsoon months of June, July and August. How many umbrellas were sold in all? This is the question. Now let us find the information in the question. We have read the question. Now let's find the information. The information given here is an average of 123 umbrellas per month were sold. So this number 123, it shows the average. The average is given in this question. Then in the monsoon months of June, July and August. Now there are 3 months here. Average is there and the number of quantities is there, is given. So now we have to find how many umbrellas were sold in all. Total, in all means it's a total or the sum. We know the other words of in all. It means total or the sum. So according to the formula, we know that to find the average, we have to divide the sum of quantities by the number of quantities. But here in this question, we don't have to find the average because the average is given and the number of quantities are also given. What is not given is the sum of quantities. So you have to find the sum of quantities. Now to learn how to find out the sum of quantities in this type of division statement, let us see an example. One example I have here. In this you can find, this is a division statement where you have to find the dividend. This number which has to be put in the square is the dividend and the number by which we are dividing is the divisor, and this answer in division is the quotient. So according to our question, we have to find the number which is to be put in the square. Here this is the divisor is given and the quotient, which is the average, is given. Now to find the number which is the dividend, what do we do according to this division fact? We all have learnt in our lower classes. We have to multiply. 7 9s are will give you the answer which is the dividend. It is 63. You can do 7 9s are or 9 7s are. Now the same method we will use in our sum. Sum of quantities divided by number of quantities is equal to average. Now what we have to find out is the sum of quantities. So I have put a square here. Divided by the number of quantities, that is 3. As I told you, there are 3 months in this question. So 3 is the number of quantities, is equal to average is 123 according to the question. Now the next step we have to do is multiply. 123 into 3 will give you the dividend, which is the sum of quantities. Now let us do the column method of multiplication. We will multiply 3 3s are and write it over here 9, 3 2s are is 6, 3 1s are is 3. So the answer is 369. Now this 369 is the sum of quantities which we have found out. So the answer statement is 369 umbrellas were sold in all. Now children, let us have a recap of how to find the average. Step 1, averages. Step 1, add or find the total. Step 2 is divide. Next, now here I have another example, calculating averages. What is the average age of these children? So here this child's age is 10, the second child's age is 13, the third child's age is 8, and the last child's age is 9. Now we have to find the average age of these children. So let us follow these steps. Step 1, add or find the total or the sum. So we will find the total. 10 plus 13 plus 8 plus 9. We have added the ages of these 4 children. We got 40, 0 plus 3, 3, 3 plus 8, 11, 11 plus 9, 20, 0, 2, when you carry about 2, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 1 is 4. So you got 40 as the total number of ages, that is the sum of quantities. Now that first step we have done. The next step is divide the total by the amount of items, that is the number of children. So 40 is the sum of quantities divided by, there are 4 children here. You get the answer as 4 tens are is 40. So the answer is 10. So the average age of these children is 10. Children, complete this homework. Page number 49, exercise 3E, question number 1, B, C, D to be done in notebook. Question number 2, complete in the textbook. Question number 3, do it in the notebook. With this, we come to the end of this session. Thank you, children.